Good morning, Expat community. Kendall Tyson here, your traveling therapist, coming to you with this week's affirmation. I hope that you were able to see last week's affirmation. For some reason, I'm having trouble in uploading my videos to Instagram, so please follow us. I'll just start with this. Make sure you follow us on the YouTube channel, Aspire Counseling and Wellness Center, so that you can gain access to the videos, other mental health related videos, the podcast, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I really need you all support to help grow this message in this community so that we can continue to prioritize the wellness of our community globally and thrive abundantly everywhere in the world. So, again, welcome to this week's affirmation. It has been an interesting week. For those of you that work internationally in education, we know that most of us have gone back to school. And it has been getting back into the throes of things and recognizing, one, the importance of affirming yourself as you re-engage with life and work and balance and boundaries and all the emotions that involve those particular parts of your life. And so y'all know I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I love this affirmation. I love all of them. They are my babies. And I just really hope that you've been able to utilize some of these affirmations, if not all of them, to help fill some holes, to help illuminate some thinking, some feeling, some understanding, spur some action, precipitate some conversations. Like they're multi-use. You do not have to be an expat in order to use them. However, I like to focus on my people, right? So we're going to get into this week's affirmation. It's early morning here in Beijing before I go to work. What a really good way to begin the day with affirmed thinking. So I'm hoping that wherever you are in the world, whatever time zone you find yourself in, that you find yourself in a centered space. Put your headphones in so that you can hear me clearly. Open up your app so you can read the actual affirmation if you need to. Whatever you need to do, just take a few deep breaths. Feel the air circulating around you. Hopefully you're not in a heat wave. Just engage in some grounding. What do you see around you? What the textures are you feeling, right? What are the sounds that you hear? If you're drinking coffee, tea, something, engage in savoring that flavor. Just tap into your senses and let's get this thing popping. So here we go. I'm probably gonna cry, y'all, because I'm so emotional. Welcoming it, sitting with it, feeling it, breathing, humming, and dancing as the discomfort flows through and out of my body. I got stuck there for a minute. Affirming and embracing myself tightly for leaning into acceptance, deepening the roots of my compassionate resolve, and being willing to ride each wave of emotion and feeling. Oh my goodness. Like, I was literally having to do this the other day. Something happened, because that's life, and I had an opportunity to choose. Kendall, are you going to react to this situation how you may have reacted in the past, as a less healed and aware and compassionate version of yourself? Or are you going to sit with the discomfort that's coursing through your body right now? And I can feel the tears welling up in my eyes because I think I passed the test. Are you going to let it sit there? Are you going to breathe? Do you need to dance? Do you need to turn on some Renaissance so you can exercise the energy out without trying to avoid it, right? Are you going to call it what it is? Are you going to give it a name? Are you going to meet it compassionately and try to understand? I recognize that you're here right now, and I'm wondering what it is that you're trying to illuminate for me. What are you trying to teach me? Maybe you're trying to teach me that this particular situation no longer has a stronghold that it used to, right? Maybe you're trying to show me through this live moment that I am stronger than this really intense emotion that I'm feeling. And that if I just engage with myself compassionately, if I think of something or a place that brings me peace, if I connect with someone that just I need to be in the presence of someone, even if they're not physically with me, or just cry, which is something I hate to do. Just let the tears flow, cleansing out as that emotion, as that intense energy courses its way through my body and out my feet. It's like if you're doing a body scan, it's like a light that just makes its way down and out. And this affirmation really personifies that for me. And so I ask you, when was the last time you noticed that you were able to sit with, doesn't have to be pretty, right? Maybe you sit and curse. Maybe you sit, and fiddle. Maybe you sit and tap your feet. However, you didn't run. You didn't deny. You didn't avoid. You didn't try to drink it away. You sat with it. You welcomed it. You recognized that, okay, it keeps happening. So I need to, or better yet, I could benefit from experiencing whatever the lesson is in this situation. If I need to attach myself and connect with some support, yes, do that, dear. Because according to my shirt, which is very true, growth and healing happen one day, one trial, and one triumph at a time. In my personal situation, I think I triumphed in this situation. And I'm pretty sure that if you haven't already, you definitely are on your way to doing so. So I'm just going to congratulate myself in this moment, and I'm going to congratulate you for your future successes and welcoming these feelings and strengthening your resolve as you allow them to be there without judgment, right? As you love yourself through it, right? As you engage in some sort of somatic experience that allows you to feel it as it passes, because it always will. And so I'm going to read this affirmation one more time for you. Ooh, it's going to be a good day. Welcoming it, sitting with it, feeling it, breathing, humming, and dancing as the discomfort flows through and out my body. It's going to pass. Affirming and embracing myself tightly for leaning into acceptance. I don't like it, but I accept it. Deepening the roots of my compassionate resolve. I love myself even though this doesn't feel good. I love myself. I can handle it. I can connect. I'm not alone. And being willing to ride each wave of emotion and feeling. Let me breathe myself as this emotion peaks. I can feel it in my tummy. Breathe myself. Let me go get up and do some jumping jacks. Let me do some jump rope. Let me call somebody, right? Maybe I need to go listen to some music. There's so many things that I can do as I ride this wave and then as it dissipates, because it always will. Thank you for engaging with this affirmation this week. I feel like I'm going to be touching this one a lot this year. It's such a transformative year, a year of transition. And I just want you to know that one day at a time, right? You're not alone. You have a community. Reach out, connect, and celebrate your successes. Please join our community. Please share in your community, spread the wealth. I am beyond grateful for the support that you all have provided. There's so much amazing stuff on the way. We have another episode of the podcast airing tomorrow with Heather Proctor in Portugal. Hey girl, hey. And so much more on the way. So again, I'm going to say thank you, and I'm going to get ready to go to work because I got to go, help the kids. I will talk to y'all later. Stay tuned, and thank you all. Thank you. Ciao.